brain. What happens with the mammalian brain, the limbic brain? This one is connected to the emotion. So we said that we can, the response are to fight or to flee. And there are emotions that are connected to those instinctive responses. If I take the fight, okay, so something happens and I feel inside the adrenaline and it's sure, I know this is a tiger, but I know I'm 10 times stronger than the tiger. So I will choose the fight answer, okay? And I will choose it only because instinctively in my reptilian brain, I can feel that I'm stronger than the danger. If I'm not stronger than the danger, I will not fight. I will escape the situation. Animal will immediately do that. Only the human being, because of the ego, is able, in front of a situation which is a danger and which is stronger. Only the human being, because of the ego and the cortex, will go in the situation and try to fight. There is no animal who will do that because there is no ego, right? So, if the answer was fighting, the emotion linked to fight is also a cycle. The first cycle can be, I'm just irritated from the situation. Imagine that this is the cycle of irritation. I'm a little bit irritated, but after a certain time I can release this irritation and come back to the normal situation, okay? To the balance. If it goes further, I'm no longer irritated. I have anger. After the anger, I can be, so irritation, anger, rage, furor. Okay. So this is the cycle of the emotion for fighting. Imagine that now, in front of the situation, the answer, the real response that was instinctive would be to escape, to flee. In front of the situation, the first one could be just a little anxiety inside. I can feel anxiety in front of the situation. Then, if the situation persists, it can be fear. There, it can be panic. Here, it can be much more than panic. I'm really in a terror. Okay? So now, if I take again that same example, in terms of emotion, she could feel the energy of that adult coming into the room. She maybe started with just anxiety. And then the person approached and she could feel fear. And then she's touched the first time. And there it can be panic. Then she received caress. She can be in a terror. She can be here in this cycle. So it means inside of her, when you will speak with people, I remember 2 weeks ago, a person comes in my class and he told me, I don't know what happens, but I feel more and more anger. And I don't know that emotion. Usually I'm someone who's really quiet and with an open heart. And I really don't understand why I have such anger inside. And I look at him and say, you don't know why you have anger? I know a little bit the history of this person. She was abandoned when she was a baby. He was abandoned when he was a baby. He has been in different families. She was not really, how can I say? It was really difficult. This person really has to face things that are even difficult to hear. It's just incredible that this can happen with such babies. And this person comes to me and says, I don't understand why I have anger. I say, you don't understand? Do you need something more than your life to understand why it is possible to have anger? At that moment, he looks at me. It's like, indeed, it was completely frozen here. As it was frozen, the person does not feel. And the person denies that there is fear inside, that there is, or here, a panic or a rage. The person does not know, he does not feel. And as now something because of the different, the work this person has done, because of the work we are doing with the body, because of going in relationship with the other, opening the arms and so on, it opens the arms and it opens also the sensation of what has been stuck here. So now the person starts to feel something, but it's very new for that person to feel it. So what the person will do at the first period of time, as soon as the person feels it, it stops the feeling again. Okay. And when the person will stop the feeling, what will happen is that this person will become more and more tired. The person will need to sleep during the class. The person will have to go out. Or the day of the class, the person will not be there. I'm too tired. Or this time, I don't know, it's my dog. There was a problem with my dog. I had to stay at home. Because the nervous system here, first of all, it is 40 years old, 40 years now that the nervous system is trying to maintain and keep the tension and not release and not feel that anger. But now that he starts to feel it a little bit, because it takes a lot of energy for the nervous system to maintain the anesthesia. Because during her whole life, as everywhere she will go, she will send around her emotion, energy, in movement. She will send the vibration of her fears. She will send the vibration of her anger. So each time there will be events in her life reacting to what she sends. So she will have a life where she has to control the situation everywhere to be sure not to be in front of an event that it's difficult for her, or she will anyway face situations that are there to help the person releasing that point. But the person does not release it. So after 40 years of this system, the person is exhausted. Okay? Someone who has a lot of anger not released, it creates, for example, depression. Because it cannot flow naturally like this, it will flow naturally like this, because it's a constant energy. Okay? And the person will become tired and tired. And it's not because it is the autumn that the person is tired. No. The person is tired because something here is really is pushing to release, and I spent a lot of energy to keep it. So now I need to sleep. Yes, it can be a solution during a certain time. Because if there is not enough resource to face this emotion, another way to do it is by sleeping. Because while you are sleeping, your brain is no longer in this states of controlling, observing, analyzing, also analyzing what I feel. No, you start, you go into another state of consciousness. And there is less control. And as there is less control, another way for our nervous system to try to find self-regulation is with the dream while sleeping. It's another way to discharge that energy. It can work during a certain time. Because after a certain time, it's not enough. It's not enough because your reptilian brain needs a sensation that has to be released, because the mammalian brain needs an emotion to be released. And this is why sometimes when you dream and wake up, say, oh, it was a nightmare, and you still have the emotion there. And those emotions are the emotions that your nervous system is trying to release. You couldn't do it when consciously, when you are aware in another state of consciousness, then it will be done while sleeping. Okay? Okay. And also because sleeping is also another way to escape reality, to escape of my sensation. So in that case, the person even don't dream at all, because even while sleeping, the person avoids to live again what is repressed in the inconscient. You understand that? Okay.